Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking
It's baseball. It's the show. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today. And we are under. Way this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in, and there are two away now. Digging in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike.
Leading on for the mission.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 30.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. Ready now, Adam Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Alvarez has it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. At the plate, Jason Giambi. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbull is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mark Trumbo goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him. And here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Joe Torre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce it to the left side. To his right, Beckham. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So striding in, Andrew Kashner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So stepping in, Tim Beckham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he puts this one. So here now is the pitcher, Shelby Miller, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shelby Miller.
Grounded to short. To his left, Beckham. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, number 37. Will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Jones going back, and it's gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in to find center fielder Adam Jones. Adam lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now at the plate, Jason Giambi, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jason Giambi.
He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones is under it. 2 down. Throw back to first. On to first, a double play. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First baseman.
Here's a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You can tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically,
a swing and a miss. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valencia ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second. Go to second, and he's out. The one run is in to score on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. Cashner gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Line shot to third, and this leading off the inning, Danny Valencia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit out towards second. Carpenter has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is in now, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shelby Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 37. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham comes up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Craig Gentry will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Craig.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Beckham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Gentry over at second. Jones is over at first with one away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. In there, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Turned on down the line. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in once again, Jason Giambi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And right into the shift. Trumbo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Shoots this one over to first. Trumbo scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Alex Gordon. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded to first. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bounce it to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Danny Valencia becomes the first out of the inning. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Caleb Joseph. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jan Marinez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Andrew Susak is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 1-0 the count. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Pitcher, number 40.
Now batting, Shelby Miller, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham loves it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 37. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Susak. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Donnie Hart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, Jason Giambi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Popped him up. Alvarez in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Matt Carpenter.
And now a pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Beckham up the middle. And that's the second out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Gordon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the flag court and gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up now, Danny Valencia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Jace Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Peterson is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Baltimore down to their final strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances. baseball on the show. Stepping in, Tim Beck. It's baseball. So striding in, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Way in front of that fastball. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Torres over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. No balls and one strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's out number 2. Miller's got his target. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. The short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Giambi will be in time. And into the box, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. At the plate, Jason Giambi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pops up the bunt attempt. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On the first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Pedro Alvarez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Corey is there. One down. In now for the O's, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trumbo, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Striding in, Alex Gordon. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez gonna have to hurry. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Throw goes to third. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And they got him at second base. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Fouled off.
Andrew Kachner.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Joe Torre as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shelby Miller. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. So digging in now, Tim Beckham will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. This is line to left, and Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally... Riding in once again. Adam Jones set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham ranges to his left. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And wow, that got out onto Utah Street. Here's Matt Carpenter. Ready, here's the first offering. Right side and right into the shift. Scope is there, and there's out number 2. Ready for another chance, Alex Gordon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Standing in, Gleyber Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. They'll go to Scope at second. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Now to the plate, Caleb Joseph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Popped him up. Here comes Gordon, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from second. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. A high fastball. Ball is in there. The 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Fouled away. Miller sets. Here it is on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw across by Alvarez is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
The pitcher, number 40, Shelby.
The pitcher, Shelby Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And He'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, number 37, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Valencia is there, and they breeze. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The right fielder, number 2.
In there, 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. It's 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up, and that one swung on and missed. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the mix.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box now, Jason Giambi. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a hit.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope, and there are 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in, Gleyber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. 0-1 the count. To third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Craig Gentry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. To short. Torres picks it up and will go the short way to retire the side. Jan Marinez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Joe Torre, a hit in 2 tries so far. Softly hit to short. Beckham right there, and Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. At the plate, Shelby Miller. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 37. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Adam Jones. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Beckham in the hole. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now in the box, Jason Giambi. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's Matt Carpenter. Christian Villanueva will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1 on the Trumbo. Ready now for Baltimore. Danny Valencia. He went down on strikes last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is hit sharply to the left side on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. So stepping in, Trey Mancini. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline, the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Hit hard to short. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Throw won't get him. Jace Peterson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. Donnie Hart comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Scope into shallow center. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Mancini is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Throw back to second. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Beckham heads for the plate. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trumbo is off at first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. But the Karen O'Day takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Pedro Alvarez is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Scooter Gennett will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Scooter Gennett.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 37. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Adam Jones. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Scope calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. It's a typical riding into the box, number 37. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 37.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in now, Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. On to first, and standing in, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pirela aboard here at first with nobody out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting third.
A ball and no strikes. Jankowski makes a break for second. He swings and misses. Throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Liner toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. He Pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter will get us started in the top of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So here now is the pitcher, Shelby Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Miller.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now batting, Gleyber Torres.
Shortstop, number 25.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. To second for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. So this is foul for the first strike. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Soroka. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ross into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Christian Villanueva. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. Right there for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Mejia goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, and that retires the side. Settling in now, number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping up now, Adam Jones. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps first baseman Jason Giambi. Shot back up the middle. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a super play to gun his man down as the side. Carlos Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Arlo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in, Jose Perella. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Jankowski at second with 2 down. San Diego down to their final strike. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome. Afternoon. Now at the plate, number 37. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. So striding in, Adam Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So coming to the plate, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a bunt attempt here. Votto has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go. Go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Rolled slowly to first. Giambi has it. The second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a liner. Right at the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Shelby Miller. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. And quickly there are two away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Peraza is up with it. Throw on to first. A three-pitch. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez set to lead off the home half of the second. And that's in there for strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. A ball and no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Down and away, ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Joe Torre. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. First offering on its way towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, number 56, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No. Says the first base umpire, ball one. Steve Pierce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 37, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed batter, the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Throw on Devada will take care of him at first. Brendan Dixon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4.
This is skied out toward right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. And here's Jose Peraza. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Javier Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Third baseman,
Line toward right center. Number 37 is going to have room out there. So stepping in, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
number 37.
And now a swing. And a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Almora racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Now Lester's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So digging in now, Jason Giambi.
Third baseman, Jason Giambi.
And will snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Zobrist back to Rizzo. And so in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. popped him up. Bryant has a play. He's got it one away. In, Alex Gordon. First pitch on its way. Swing, a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that two-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field. Foul ball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. Now pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play. Into the box now, Joe Torre. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tied at 93, ball 1. Torre gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The count is 1-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the run is Almora. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo over to his left, one down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Jason Giambi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Almora has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, no balls and a strike. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gordon. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Corey on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Bryant. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there he goes towards second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Happ is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3. Now to the plate, Joe Torre. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Madison Bumgarner. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in the run.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Another 0-2 coming. This is drilled, but right into the shift. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. And Carpenter will make the catch. Ready once again, number 37. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Jones takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. It's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Got him swinging, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been
It's to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. The pitcher, John Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Carpenter.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit in the air out to right. Half is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Albert Almora waits on deck. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. And he is in there. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup right down the middle. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Almora ranging back onto the balcony and gone. Steve Cishek comes on now. And
Number 41.
from the stretch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 37, switch hitter batting left here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. This is pulled into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez is after it on to first, and that's your ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in.